Okay, this segment is beginning early service setup with MediaShout. Before you double click MediaShout or do anything, hopefully before you turn to this computer on, the projectors were completely plugged in, the video cables, the VGA cables plugged in, the thumb screws tightened. You don't have to tighten them really tight, but make sure they're plugged in so that if it accidentally gets bumped or snagged, it doesn't pull it loose. If those aren't completely plugged in, then it can cause display problems that are real hard to track down later. Trust me on that. Make sure both projectors are on, and then come to the laptop here. So if this is your first time and you've already started the laptop, just shut it down real quick, go get those on, get it all on, and then come back and reboot the laptop. If that's all done, then double click MediaShout, and that will launch it. And this message comes up. It's too complicated to explain now. Just check that box so that you don't have to click this over and over, and click replace. Now before you enter any songs, open last week's queue and make sure that the words of a song that has a lot of words on one frame show up properly on the screens. So you can make sure that they're slightly straight, that they're in focus, that the two screens are roughly at the same size, just to kind of give it a nice professional appearance. You never know when we have new young visitors to the church, and they may be, looking for, a church that looks progressive. This is happening because I don't have a projector hooked up to the laptop right now. So don't click OK, because that's saying it's going to do this. Just exit out and don't let it do that. So I'm going to play this first song, and I'm going to spacebar through, and this is what's showing on the screen right now, or what would be. And so if the projectors are on, I want to look to make sure that the wording is all fitting on the screen properly and looks legible from a distance. Once you know that that's working, then you can check your black screen button. One of the F keys on the top of the church laptop has a sticker that says blank screen. Click it to make sure that you can blank out so that you can have a blank screen in between scriptures, because the scriptures don't have the same blank screen that the songs have. When you get to the end of a song, you get this screen here, and then the next song is going to be the title coming up, but the scriptures don't do that. This button here will also give you a blank screen. For some reason, sometimes, depending on who used the computer last, the blank screen F key that's on the keyboard doesn't work. If you don't want to use this button, which may be hard to find if you're in a hurry and a panic and everybody in the church is looking at you, then restart MediaShout. Just click this X here and reopen MediaShout, and then try the blank screen button, and it should work. So that is how you get it started, and that's where I'll stop.